Hey, what's up guys, it's me your boy Urban Castate Kevinish back here with another brand new video and I hope you guys are having a great day. So I'm here for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix qualifying review, and without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Well, starting off with the free practice session, well, it was quite of a chaotic one because the free practice session was filled with reserve drivers, and props to them because they actually kept the lap times pretty competitive. So it was really fun to watch. And moving on to FP2, Carlos Sainz yet again puts the car in the wall, which was then followed up with Nico Hülkenberg putting the car in the wall by running wide at turn 1, losing the rear end. Two incidents causing red flags in FP2, and FP3 was, pretty normal. FP3, Red Bull seemed to be suffering with some kind of suspension related issues. The car was bouncing up and down, but they seem to have got it all dialed in for Quali. So without any further ado, now let's dive into the qualifying session. Starting off with Q1, well, the track evolution was massive. In Q1, pretty much everyone improved over their final run compared to their banker laps. And the Q1 knockouts were Sainz in P16, Magnussen in P17, Bottas in P18, Zhou in P19, and Logan Sargent in P20. Sainz was the biggest surprise for me to get knocked out in Q1. Sainz basically blamed it on the traffic, but coming into this weekend on a high of Las Vegas, getting one car knocked out in Q1 with P2 in the constructors being at stake is a shocker to say the least. Let's see what happens in the race as you score the points on Sunday. Other knockouts of Magnussen, Bottas and Zhou is not that big of a surprise, but Logan Sargent, he had 2 runs and managed to violate both the laps due to track limits. With the pace that the AlphaTauri is carrying this weekend, it certainly has put some pressure on Williams to defend their position in the Constructors' Championship. With the performances he delivered in the last couple of Grand Prix, I was expecting Williams to at least make it into Q2 with both cars, but getting knocked out with one of the cars in Q1 without even setting a representative lap time around a track like Yas Marina is a shocker. With now that being said, now let's move on to Q2. Well, the Q2 knockouts were Hamilton in P11, Ocon in P12, Stroll in P13, Albon in P14 and Ricciardo in P15. Hamilton getting knocked out in Q2 was an unexpected turn of events, but his pace compared to his teammate has been relatively slow. And with this, Ferrari can breathe a sigh of relief as their competitor is also on a back foot. Though not as severe as them, at least they are on a back foot of some sorts. Alpine's pace around this track also seemed pretty competitive. I feel like Ocon didn't maximize on the package. Stroll, with the highs that he had in the last 2 to 3 Grand Prix, this qualifying result feels like a bit of a letdown. Let's hope that he has the pace of long run to recover to a solid points position tomorrow on the race. Albon, I feel like, did his job. Honestly, he's my driver of the season for the kind of consistency he has displayed to carry the team on his back this whole season. While scoring points from here might be a long shot, let's hope for the best for Albon. Ricciardo looked good pretty much since his return to the grid. I feel like this is his first time that he has failed to maximize on his result with the car that he has underneath him. With Yuki making it into top 10 at the end of Q2 shows that the car has the pace. Let's see what he can do from here in the race. So with that being said, now let's head into Q3. So the top 10 starting order would be Verstappen on pole, followed by Leclerc in P2, Piastri in P3, Russell in P4, Norris in P5, Tsunoda in P6, Alonso in P7, Hülkenberg in P8, Perez in P9 and Gasly in P10. Well, what can I say? The man that started the season with the first pole is ending the season with the last one. Though the margins were closer between Max, Leclerc, Piastri and Norris, I think Max just worked his magic yet again. Also, major props to Red Bull for fixing the issues that they were having with the car earlier in the practice sessions. Leclerc, as usual, a stupidly quick lap from the monogasque. It's his natural talent to pull a mega lap out of the bag in Quali. He's honestly the best driver on the grid under 1 lap. This P2 finish and Sainz recovering to a solid points in the Grand Prix would help the team to fight against Mercedes. The McLaren duo seemed like the closest threat in qualifying, but when it mattered the most, Lando lost the back end of the car, which pulled curtains to his chances of fighting for a pole position this race. Piastri did well, finally a good qualifying performance from Oscar, especially after Brazil and Vegas. Russell did his best effort to put the car in P4. He seemed more comfortable with the W14 than his teammate all through the weekend, which is something I haven't said very much during this season. So let's see what he can do from here. Sonoda finishing his last qualifying session of the year on a high with P6. With both the Williams out of the top 10, he seems like the team's persevered to help them nab P7 in the constructors. Let's hope he can have a smooth start and have a clean race to the end. Alonso did what he has been doing for most of the second half of the season, which is to extract every last ounce of the AMR 23. Let's see what he can do from here. Though with both the McLarens starting in the top 5 and Aston not being anywhere near them in Quali, the constructors' fight for P4 seems to have reached its conclusion. The fight for P4 in the drivers though is still up for grabs, with Carlos being so out of position. Let's see what he can do from here. Hülkenberg has pulled a blinder to qualify in the top 10 with the Haas. Though we know what is coming for the team tomorrow, it's good to see that Hülkenberg is ending the season on a high of qualifying in the top 10 at the season finale. Checo's struggles in Quali continues as his lap time got deleted for track limits. This is something that he needs to iron out and work upon during the winter break to make sure that this doesn't continue on to the next season, as I expect the grid to be a lot closer next year from what we've seen this year. I'm sure he will recover to top 4 position to finish in the race, but the issues that he's been having under one lap needs to be ironed out. Gasly qualifies P10, a solid effort from Gasly. He's been continuously showcasing why he deserves that seat for the years to come. I see solid consistency from him. Other than his mistake at Australia, I can't really see a Grand Prix in which he has costed the team a massive points in the championship. With Hamilton, Ricciardo and Sainz being out of place, let's see where he finishes in the race. So yes guys, that would be my review on the qualifying of the season finale. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments on what are your thoughts on the qualifying session. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And turn on all notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And honestly, I feel a bit moved as we are nearing the last race of the season and of this review videos as well. Though I will continue to make Formula 1 video till the next season kick starts, this still feels very special. Usually people won't stick around till this point of the video, so for whoever is watching this part, thank you so much. Your support is what's keeping me motivated to continue making these videos and keep supporting as we have a long way to go. So I will be back tomorrow with the race review. No matter how this race goes tomorrow, let's make the most out of it and enjoy it to its fullest, as we won't have this for another 4 months. So till then, it's me, your boy Autobahn Caster aka Vinesh, and I'm out. Love you guys, stay safe, peace.